Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are going to present about greenhouse gases and climate change. Our teammates are Tengku, Amirah, Hana, Baiti, and me, Patricia. Basically, we are going to present is first thing is what the issue is trying to solve. Second is the proposed measures or technologies, and then lastly is how they help with reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Hi, I'm Patricia. Firstly, I'm going to explain what the issue is trying to solve. Low access to quality education and quality voluntarily family planning will result in a continuingly fast global population growth rate. A high population projection will lead to higher energy, building space, food waste, and transportation demand. Hence, leads to a higher carbon dioxide emission. Lower levels of socio-economic development results to families having more children due to cultural norm and lack of access to contraception. Women with lower levels of education may have limited autonomy and decision-making power within households and communities, including control over reproductive choices and family planning. Gender inequalities in access to education, employment opportunities, and resources can contribute to a higher fertility rates among women with lower educational attainment. This issue may be solved with declining fertility due to increased access to and uptake of voluntarily family planning and increased universal education.
The proposed measures focus on Aspect 1 family planning. The Project Drawdown solution evaluated the impact of investing in family planning and education on global CO2 emissions, whereas scenarios with and without improvements in family planning and education were modeled and compared based on the United Nations projection of population growth. This illustrated societal and individual changes akin to a domino effect on the climate change. The booming global population poses a significant threat to our sustainability efforts, emphasizing the need for advocacy in educating people about human rights and their bodily autonomy to control population growth. Better education, resources, and freedom of choice have historically reduced unplanned conceptions, and governments are also encouraged to invest in reproductive health services for a more cost-effective solution in contrast to long-term environmental effects.
Next is education. Education plays a crucial role in addressing the climate crisis by empowering individuals with the knowledge, skill, and awareness necessary to understand, mitigate, and adapt to environmental challenges. People can gain deeper understanding of climate science, environmental sustainability, and the interconnectedness of human activities with the natural world. By integrating climate change education into curricula at all levels, educators can equip students with critical thinking skills and scientific literacy to evaluate evidence, assess risks, and make informed decisions about environmental stewardship and policy advocacy. Education also empowers community to engage in climate action initiatives, such as renewable energy projects, tree planting campaign, and conservation efforts. Education serves as a catalyst for societal transformation towards a more sustainable and resilient future, where individuals are empowered to work collaboratively towards climate justice and environmental equity.
Here are a few ways that family planning and education can help reduce greenhouse gas emission. First is lower population growth that lead to less resource consumption. Providing access to family planning services and education empowers people to make choices about the size of their families. This leads to slower population growth rates overall, reducing pressure on natural resources and decreasing energy usage and emission. Second is education increases awareness and improves their lifestyle choices. Educating people, especially younger generation, about environmental issues help increase awareness and improves their daily lifestyle choices that impact carbon footprints from transportation to food choices. Education also can promote eco-friendly behaviors.
Next, preventing unwanted birth by avoiding unwanted pregnancy. It is seen as an alternative to or a replacement for humanity's need to radically
And that
decarbonize
is
the
all
global
from
economy.
us. Thank you.
Other than that, it is to reduce population in a manner consistent with human rights and liberties. Lastly, promoting family planning and education. According to the Population Reference Bureau, family planning is critical to slowing and reversing population growth. As people have fewer children, greenhouse gases emissions also decrease.